Ever felt like you're on an emotional roller coaster in your relationship but can't quite put your finger on why? Today, we're delving into the shadows of love, unmasking the hidden tactics of emotional manipulation. Join me as we uncover these covert strategies that can entangle the heart. Welcome back to Couch Psychology. In our journey to understand the intricate dance of relationships, we often overlook the subtle yet potent strings of emotional manipulation. It's a world where affections and vulnerabilities are exploited, often leaving us bewildered and bruised. Emotional manipulation in relationships can be as elusive as it is destructive. It's a clandestine dance of control and deceit, often wrapped in the guise of love and care. Today, we'll unravel these intricacies, shedding light on the tactics manipulators use, from gaslighting to guilt-tripping, from isolation to invalidation. Understanding these tactics is crucial. It's about peeling back the layers of charm and charisma to reveal the underlying mechanisms of control. It's about recognising the red flags and subtle coercions that can gradually erode your self-worth and autonomy. But fear not, for knowledge is power. As we navigate these murky waters, I'll arm you with the tools to recognise and counter these manipulative strategies. We'll explore how to safeguard your emotional well-being, maintain your sense of self, and foster genuine, healthy connections. So sit back and relax. Let's embark on this enlightening journey together. By the end, you'll not only be more aware of the signs of emotional manipulation, but also empowered to steer your relationships towards healthier, more authentic shores. So let's get started. Number 1, awareness and education. Begin by educating yourself about emotional manipulation. Read books and articles and watch documentaries to understand common tactics like gaslighting, where your reality is questioned, or love bombing, where excessive affection is used to control you. Knowledge is your first line of defence. This understanding will enable you to help spot manipulation tactics early and react appropriately, rather than being caught unaware. 2, recognise the red flags. Stay alert for warning signs like excessive compliments, shifting blame to make you feel guilty, isolation from your support network, and inconsistent behaviour that keeps you off balance. These red flags often appear subtly and gradually and intensify over time. Recognising them early can prevent deeper emotional entanglement. Keep a journal of instances that make you feel uncomfortable, as this can help you identify patterns and indicate manipulation. 3, trust your feelings. Trusting your instincts is crucial. If you feel consistently uneasy, undermined, or confused in your relationship, these could be signals that something is amiss. Manipulators often exploit self-doubt, so it's important to trust your feelings. Validate your emotions rather than dismissing them. If you're frequently feeling undervalued or disrespected, it's a sign to take a closer look at the dynamics of your relationship. 4, maintain boundaries. Setting clear personal boundaries is vital. Define what's acceptable and what is not in terms of behaviour, communication and respect. Be firm and consistent in enforcing these boundaries. A manipulator will often test limits to see how much control they can exert. Clearly communicating your boundaries and adhering to them can prevent a manipulator from overstepping. Remember, having boundaries is not selfish, it's essential for a healthy relationship. 5, seek support. Confide in friends, family or a therapist. They can offer a fresh perspective, provide emotional support and help you see the situation more clearly. Sometimes being in the midst of manipulation can cloud your judgment, and external viewpoints can help validate your experiences, so they are important. Seeking support also ensures you're not isolated, a common tactic used by manipulators to gain more control. 6, avoid rationalising their behaviour. It's crucial not to excuse or rationalise manipulative behaviour as a form of love or concern. Understand that love should not involve fear, obligation or consistent discomfort. Acknowledging that someone's behaviour is manipulative, irrespective of the justifications, is key to addressing the problem. Recognise patterns of excuses and rationalisations and challenge them with the reality of the situation. 7, self-care and self-respect. Prioritise your well-being and self-esteem. Engage in activities that bolster your confidence and keep you grounded. Manipulators often target those who appear vulnerable or have low self-confidence. By nurturing your self-esteem and practicing self-care, you build resilience against manipulation. This can include hobbies, exercise, meditation, or simply spending time with people who make you feel good about yourself. 8. Assertive communication. Communicate your thoughts and feelings clearly and assertively. This involves expressing yourself honestly and respectfully without being passive or aggressive. Assertive communication helps in setting boundaries and addressing issues head-on. Practice stating your feelings and needs confidently. Remember, it's not about what you say, but how you say it, and with calmness and clarity. 9. Avoid retaliation. Avoid the temptation to manipulate the manipulator. Engaging in similar tactics can escalate the situation and detract from your integrity and goals. Focus instead on maintaining your dignity and emotional well-being. If you find yourself being provoked, take a step back and approach the situation with calmness and rationality. This approach not only preserves your mental well-being, but also prevents the manipulator from gaining additional control through your reactions. 10. Plan for resistance. Be prepared for resistance when you start standing up to manipulation. The manipulator may react negatively, increase their tactics, or play the victim. Stay firm in your stance and don't be swayed by guilt or fear. This is a critical phase where your resolve will be tested, but it's also a step towards reclaiming your power and autonomy in the relationship. 11. Decide on the relationship's future. Reflect on the relationship and decide whether it's healthy for you to continue. This decision should be based on the manipulator's willingness to acknowledge and change their behaviour and your own emotional health. Sometimes the healthiest choice might be to end the relationship. This decision is deeply personal and should be made with careful consideration of your well-being and future happiness. 12. Seek professional help if needed. If the situation feels overwhelming or you're just struggling to make decisions, do seek professional help. Therapists can provide guidance, support and strategies to deal with manipulation effectively. They can also help you work through any emotional trauma and rebuild your self-esteem. Remember, seeking help is a sign of strength, not a weakness, and it's an important step in healing and moving forward. As our session draws to a close, I hope you've gained valuable insights into the covert world of emotional manipulation. Remember, the essence of any healthy relationship lies in mutual respect, trust and genuine affection, not in power plays and emotional coercion. If you find your relationships embroiled in these manipulative dynamics, it's vital to seek support. This may come in the form of trusted friends, family or professional counselling. Don't be afraid to reach out. Your emotional health and well-being are paramount. As we part ways, I urge you to carry these insights with you. Be vigilant, but also be compassionate. Remember, manipulation thrives in the shadows, but awareness is the light. Let's pledge to foster relationships built on honesty, respect and genuine love. Thank you for joining me on Couch Psychology. For further guidance and resources, do check the description below. And as always, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content that helps you navigate the complex world of relationships. Until next time, take care and cultivate love that uplifts, not undermines.